They don't know there's an opening there, so they may try to. All right, is one of you thinking you want this one?
I think Declan.
Declan was thinking.
All right, Declan, then you're deworming it. Hello friends, it's a beautiful Labor Day morning and we are so grateful to be able to spend some time on the farm. In honor of all the working people in the country that we're celebrating today, we're gonna work. That's what we do on the farm. I'm super excited. We have a family that follows our channel from Utah, and they have 3 teenage boys, and when they saw our video about 7 rescues, they reached out and said, I was talking to the dad, he said, my sons have been saving money this summer. They wanted to get some projects to work on that they could train and spend time with, maybe keep them forever, maybe make some money for college. And we think we would like to come check out these rescue horses and see if we want to take some home. So we're super excited. The funny thing is, and it's funny how social media works, I looked up his name on Facebook and we already had some mutual friends, and he was mutual friends with my son-in-law's mom and her siblings. I'm like, that's weird. So I reached out to my son-in-law's mom. My wife reached out to my son-in-law's mom, said, Cindy, how are you related to Corey? That's my first cousin. Anyway, funny thing was that Corey had not made a connection that we are related now through marriage to his cousin's son. But we're excited to meet them. They're coming today. We're gonna look at the rescue horses, but I have my son Bryson out here helping me this morning. He's the one that got me in contact with Bonanza Pipe and Steel, and I am so excited with how things are looking around the farm. It's just looking amazing, and it's so nice to have Bryson's help this morning. Since it's Labor Day, we get to spend some time together, and I'm excited for Corey and his family to come. We'll see if any of those new rescues are a good fit for them. As I told you, I was hoping that I could get them to new homes quickly because I don't have time to work on 9 rescues at a time. It's just impossible. I'm more working on these 2, and I've let them out to eat weeds today while we're working. And Luna's fly mask came off, so we're gonna have to put that back on today, but they look happy out here eating weeds, and so do these cows. The weeds are taller than the cow, but that's okay. That means we've had some good monsoon rains. But let's look what Bryson's doing. Bryson probably thinks, yeah, Dad, I offered to help and then you always start videoing and I do all the work, but yeah. That looks good, bud. So tell them what we just did and what our plans are today.
So we took off these old, I think they're swimming pool panels.
Yeah, an old rental that I had. There was a swimming pool fence that had been cut down and it was just sitting in a pile, and we've got a lot of use out of them over the years. But yeah, we cut those down, and what's our next plan?
And we're gonna dig out this kind of shelf of manure that's kind of built up over the years against the fence, and then we'll bring in some of those Delmar panels and weld them up.
Isn't it looking good, guys? So eventually all of it will look like this is looking, or that's looking, and we're super excited. So Bonanza Pipe and Steel, thank you so much. This used to just be an eyesore. Years ago when I first built it, it looked good, but 20 years of wear and tear and it wasn't looking good anymore. And so it's getting a makeover, and we're so excited about this. So we're gonna work on this for a little bit until Corey and his family get here, and then we'll take you down to check out those rescue horses, and we'll see which ones they're gonna take back to Utah. So we're gonna just pull these out of the way, and then we're gonna clean the manure out from under where we'll put those new panels. We thought that maybe we ought to cut it open so we can scrape it out really good. For now, we're just gonna make this wall temporary until we figure out kind of what we want our final project. Ebony and Ivory playing under the tree. I let them out to eat some weeds, and they're just having a ball out here. Corey just texted he's almost here, so we're gonna go show him some of the rescue horses that are down on the south pasture and see what they think. So Casey and I ran down to the south pasture, and look who joined us. Go ahead and introduce your family, because I'll forget all the names here.
Okay, I'm Corey Larson. This is Stevie Larson. These are my sons Declan, Covington, and Merrick.
Some good looking cowboys here. They think they want to take some of these horses home. And what do you guys want to do with them?
Break them.
Break them to ride?
Pack on them.
Pack on them?
Ride them.
Are you thinking you want to kind of flip them and make some college admission money, or keep them? What do you guys think? You want to keep them? Mom and Dad are thinking, wait, that costs money. So, all right, well, let's get around this little herd, and we're going to try to load them up, if you don't mind. So they don't, I mean, they'll just go really nice and easy, I think. So let's just walk around them, and I think we can get them in this small pen and get them loaded up. They don't know there's an opening there, so they may try to. They've already put on a lot of weight since the first time that I showed them on camera. But they've had all the grass and hay they could eat.
Declan spread out there so that he don't want to go.
They don't know that gate's even there, but one of them will find the opening and we'll be all right.
Just stand here. Don't go in.
Yeah, if we just keep it quiet, eventually one of them's gonna see there's a hole there. They just never have walked through there because it's been closed, but do you see how bad her hooves are? There you have it. If you can keep that uppy out, that's all right. You guys excited about this?
Yeah.
You got to send me pictures and videos when you guys start riding them and stuff. Nice having a daughter that drives and also willing to go shut a gate. She's awesome. Well, guys, we're gonna take all of them home, all 6 of those. We still have the buckskin, the big buckskin gilding at the house. But these boys really are excited for some projects, and they've earned some money that they wanted to buy some projects with. I'm gonna give them a heck of a deal. We'll see how many of these they want to take, but we're gonna go run them home where we can put them in a chute, put a halter on them if they'd like, and deworm them, and then they can make their choices, and we'll see what they decide. All right, so we already ran this little buckskin filly in, and this is one Merrick's thinking he wants, and so we're gonna deworm her. And any ideas what you're gonna name her?
No clue yet.
No clue.
If you call her Sweetheart, then your parents, you know, if you call someone else Sweetheart, they'll, no, it's just talking to the horse.
That really could work in your favor.
All right, so Merrick's gonna deworm her, and then we'll let her out and see which other ones. These boys are ambitious and young and excited, so they may help us take a bunch of these. So we'll see how it goes here, what they decide. Okay, now we got this gray mare and her black baby back there. That's a little stud colt. We're gonna deworm them, and I should have got them dewormed before I put them out on pasture, but my priority was to get them out where there was lots of feed, and I didn't have time to run them all through the chute. But now it works good. They can take a good look at them and we can get them dewormed, and if they don't take them, we'll put them back out on pasture. All right, we got a halter on gray mare. We're gonna deworm her. And then let's get a thing of paste, and we'll just put a partial,
About half of it.
let's put about 300 pounds to cover the weight of the baby. There's a little gauge on there.
Yeah, there's a cage.
Do you see the gauge? Just turn it to 300 pounds and we'll get the baby done.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, yeah, shut that. You just be careful, because sometimes when it hits their butt, they kick back, and you don't want to get kicked in the teeth. Okay, so this goes like this. And then hurry and tie it with this thing right here. Wrap it around a couple times. Perfect. All right, is one of you thinking you want this one?
I think Declan.
Declan was thinking.
All right, Declan, then you're deworming it.
It's like one of those.
All right, so Declan has fallen in love with this little Appaloosa filly. I said, all right, well, if you're gonna take her, you're gonna deworm her. So this is his first horse to deworm.
Well, that doesn't feel good for you, sweetheart.
Oh, girl. Oh. Yeah, if you can get your thumb there, good job. You did perfect. Then squirt fast. There you go. That wasn't bad at all.
I don't think I got it.
Yeah, you did.
You got it in. If it went all the way to the end, that's the good thing. You don't have to wonder. If you pushed it all the way to the end, it's all out. Well, good job, Declan. I think this one is going to be a good match for you. I can't wait to see you riding her or packing on her. All right. So Covington's thinking he wants to take this pair, which I think is a pretty cool pair. Everyone's liked this little black and white baby. Yeah, we'll just go slow until we can get them both in there. All right, if you want to just tie it. Perfect. Well, I told Corey I'm a little jealous all this help he has, but they've got some good parents, and their mom's a cowgirl. You were raised around this stuff your whole life, right?
Yeah.
And your dad likes to
Likes to ride
pack.
pack on the mule.
Well, hunting season's probably getting busy right now then.
Yeah, he's in fact starts this weekend.
This has been so fun meeting Corey and his boys and his wife. They're just awesome. And guess what? They're taking all 6. And I couldn't be happier because they've got a lot of energy and they've saved up their summer money to get some projects. And we're going to be able to get updates. And it's just awesome. So we're going to load them up. They've been dewormed. A lot of them have halters on. And we're going to tie them up in the trailer, and there they go. Oh, you do on the trailer?
Not flat yet, but like bubbly. Grab that star right
After wood trailer, they've been
Luckily, they realized they had a bad tire here. And so we got a trick.
Come on, keep going.
Right, whoa. Back 2 inches. Right there, oh. Look at that, better than a jack. So glad they noticed before they headed out. And we got loaded up. Now I know why you have such good boys. You train them to work young. Yeah, you've trained some good boys here. Let's see what was wrong with the tire. Can you see it?
Merritt, bring that tire back.
Oh, you already have. Oh, I'll come look at it. What was wrong with it? yeah.
It's got a bubble too.
Oh, it does have a bubble, huh?
See, it's something.
That's crazy. Glad you
That'll
noticed
be
it
a
now
spare of the spare.
instead of when you had a bunch. Why don't you take that block with you? Just in case you need it on the road.
I was gonna say, did you take our block out on Saturday?
I love the deck here is the one that's done most of the changing the tire. Not that the older boys don't know how, but they trust the young one. That's pretty cool.
What's that saying that the smartest man in the truck sits in the middle so he doesn't have to open the gate?
That's what it is. The older brothers knew to not jump down first. All right, so now we got the tire fixed and we'll load them up.
Yeah, that's the name of the truck. Here's your baby stand on the lead. Come on, load up, Mama. Get up, Mama. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Perfect.
Some of you may wonder why we had halters and lead ropes on them. Now that they're in here, we're going to tie them up just to keep them from moving around and maybe knocking into the babies. And also it helps them to learn to lead. If they're tied up for a few hours, they're gonna it's gonna jerk them back and forth, and they're gonna learn to lead. It's a trick that I've learned with these wild horses. If you can get them haltered and tied up, they sure respond to that. This has been awesome. So you send us some updates?
Yeah,
Awesome.
every time they get bucked off.
We're gonna try to tie these up real quick if we can grab some of them. We can.
Oh, Mama. Oh, Mama.
I wonder.
Oh, Mama.
This one's around the bowl.
I've got this snare, but I think it'll be easier if we can tie it on that side.
You know, if we go around the head.
Right here.
See you guys.
Thanks for the hat.
You're welcome. All right, horses. Can't wait to see what they are able to do with you. These boys are so excited. They have projects of their own. There's nothing like being a teenage boy that's worked all summer to get a project. It's gonna be awesome.
And then you ring grab the button. Almost.
There's no way I can do it.
There is hope in the heartland. There is hope from heaven on high. There is hope in the darkness when the hopeless has seen heaven's great light.